Hey guys, it's Eduardo. Thank y'all for tuning into my YouTube channel again. So today I have a video about Halloween Horror Nights. Halloween Horror Nights is coming up real soon, and I know a ton of my friends want to audition for Halloween Horror Nights, and some of the people that I've worked with in past haunts, and I want to give them a piece of advice of how my audition went, how my experience with the company was, and just about Halloween season in general, and a few upgrades, I guess. Let's get started. When you sign up online, I always recommend to get some of the first dates, because the first dates are always the days that you're gonna get an official, like, all season kind of a job, and if you get towards the second or third group, you probably won't get in. Get there early, get there on time. There's free parking. They give you a little parking pass to print out a few weeks before, so you won't have to be struggling with paying up to $25 in parking. And you're gonna park in the Jurassic Park portion of the parking lot. Halloween Horror Nights audition was a different experience compared to any other my experience I've had for the Haunted Hayride, or for the Great Horror Campout, or for Ward 13, or the Remont Hill Itinerary, because it's a bigger event, so you kind of expect more publicity and more stuff like that. It's true, when I went to go audition, there were a lot of cameras and people taking pictures, and I felt really comfortable with it because I love being surrounded by that side. And I turned in my resume, and with my resume I also gave my headshot, and I went inside. They gave me a number and an application I had to fill in about the union, as well as about you know, just basic stuff they asked for, like your availability and stuff like that. When I went in and I stepped on the scale, the person, there was this very it was an overweight man, and he said I was fat. He called me fat. He said that I should update my resume because it didn't match my profile there, my height and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, who are you to be telling me what weight I should do or how tall I should be or stuff like that? Like, you can't do that to me. He just didn't do that to me. He did that to a ton of other people who went to audition that day, and especially my friend Jess. And my friend Jess made her feel really uncomfortable, telling her that she was overweight and she should stop eating trans fat. We went through that rude situation. We went inside. We filled in our application. The union does take I could say like 1/3 of the chunk of your check, and you keep 2/3, so it's kind of like it's like wishy-washy. On a table, and they give you this number. I still have my number probably in my memory box in my closet. You get called in by group. I was called in into the third group that day. They tell you the theme of the year, and you sign a contract. So once you're done with the audition, which is usually done in late June and early or mid-July, I like to say, they tell you cannot disclaimer the theme of the year. Last year's theme was the Purge, so we had to do, our first theme was act creepy in the Purge light, like I am the one. Then like all these creepy stuff. Some people did the craziest stuff. We were literally seeing people crawling on the floor and stuff like that. I was like, girl, man, sir, calm down, take your pH alkaline water and calm down. That's how crazy things get inside. Once you're done with that, you get selected. They start chopping people off. Then once they start chopping people off, you go into the next round. That's how you would die. So they tell you, if you were inside a horror movie, how would you die? A lot of people say they would die of allergies, some got stabbed, some people died just swallowing like gum. Like, people got really creative for that portion. I did it From Dusk Till Dawn. I was really obsessed with From Dusk Till Dawn, the series on Netflix. Well, technically it was on but then I saw it on Netflix and then on the internet, and I decided to go with that. So I was taking a keto at the time. I did this flip, and then I got stabbed in the stomach, and then I did my like zombie exorcist growl because I wanted to be in The Exorcist, made something like, you know, stuff like that. Got told by some of the people who were working there that I did amazing. Well, people who work out of there, we get sent into the lobby, and then they tell you, oh, here's the number. We're going to start giving out golden tickets, which are the tickets saying that you will get into the job and get chosen. And I remember I did get kind of ticked off, and I got kind of emotional about it. But I was like, you know, things happen for a reason. This year I won't be auditioning because I'm going to be going to Miami, and I won't be here for auditions, or not even for the scheduled timings I'm supposed to be there. But it was a fun experience. I wouldn't change it in the world. I did get a call back a few weeks after, when it was already like towards the Halloween season, if I wanted to be a fill-in. I denied because I was focusing on my special effects and body and face painting career, as well as my college. So I had to give that up for, you know, just the right reason. So now that I'm done with my audition portion and my personal tips, just if you want to get in, they're very picky with weight and your look and your body and your health. That's something I did learn this past season. So wear Spanx helps your body slim. It makes it, it bolds it out for you. Just be you. Don't try to be someone else. Just go with your scares, your own personality. Don't change, Don't get nervous because you see people that graduated from Chapman University who did theater or UCLA theater. Like, you'll see a lot of theater majors and music majors there, but all you gotta do is just be you. Just be you. That's really the key to the audition, I think, because they love my personality and they love my way of seeing life and how I always take all the opportunities I can. So I heard mazes are up. We have American Horror Story, then we have The Shining. I think we're probably going to get Saw and some Blumhouse maze. I think those mazes that were leaked are probably going to be true. I also see a possibility of getting an It the Clown maze, even though that's technically owned by Warner Brothers Studios, which is the neighbor studio that's literally like less than 2 miles away from Universal Studios. And I think it's possible that we get it, I think there's always connections between companies, and it's a maze that totally is going to attract a ton of people. The Purge theme, I think that probably will stick in the Terror Tramp portion of the park. However, I think they could change it up because with clowns, they did that for like 4 years in a row, and then we've had The Purge for like 3 years in a row now, and it's kind of getting annoying. I don't like The Purge anymore. I feel like that movie's just so overrated, so not good. And the Scare Zone, don't get me wrong, if you love the Scare Zone, I'm really happy for you. I feel like it was a waste of space. You could have done more things. You could have added more characters, more themes, and different things. Like, it's Universal Studios for all of you. We had to have something different, something new. Like that Krampus maze we had last year that I think was a total flop. As far as ticket pricing, working in marketing with my uncles for a while, as well as seeing amusement parks, how they've raised the price from when I was 13 for Halloween events until right now, I think it's very possible that the prices will rise from what we had last year. I always go on opening day. Last year I spent around, with my college discount, $45 per ticket. I see the possibility of it going up to $50 this year because of the economic crisis, and they're going to try to start doing coupon codes and things like that so that people start going. So that's kind of the economic perspective of Halloween Horror Nights. However, I do believe this year we could have a different year. They're building mazes really slowly, so that's what I'm telling you guys about the economic deficiencies that we may be having this year. Any things and personal thoughts I have, I think Universal Studios is pop culture, and it's something that's trending here in the LA area as well as in the Orlando area, and I feel like it's an event that everyone should experience at least once in their life. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much my perspective on Halloween Horror Nights this year. The prices will go up, some mazes will pop up. I don't think the mazes that were leaked are the actual mazes, like I said, because it depends on contracts that are coming out this year, and depends how trendy things are so people could come back, Thank you for taking your time. God bless, and bye-bye now.